Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news the global factory expansion is getting stronger, but tensions with China are the main risk. First in the US, however, Fed boss Jay Powell said the American economic outlook has brightened overall, but is advancing more slowly for low-wage workers, underscoring the need for continued support from policymakers. These long-standing disparities, he said, matter because they weigh on the productive capacity of their economy. That brightening is clear from the two contrasting PMIs out overnight, but both are recording a strong expansion. New orders, including export orders, are growing, as is employment. But prices are rising fast, mainly because inputs are in short supply. In the EU, their manufacturing economy registered another stellar performance in April, with operating conditions improving at a rate that surpassed March's survey record. The new April records are built on strong new order levels and are across all the main countries. Taiwan reported a blooming factory sector too, despite the drought and despite the geopolitical risks and pressures. South Korea is expanding well still, but not quite at the Taiwanese pace. But in stark contrast, the Singapore PMI is barely expanding. But Australia is carrying on the pattern of fast recovering factories too. And staying in Australia, they have started a review on whether to force a Chinese company to sell a container terminal lease in the strategically important port of Darwin. This is likely to inflame the Chinese. And it comes the same day our Prime Minister delivered a blunt message to China on the importance of human rights to New Zealand at an Auckland Business Forum, one stridently rejected by China's ambassador to New Zealand. The tension is rising as Australia presses on defence issues and New Zealand presses on human rights issues. And trade is the lever China can pull. We should also note that the Philippines is also getting exasperated about Chinese claims and incursions into their territory. Boil-over risks are seeing more consideration being given to supply chain risks from excessive exposure to supply from Chinese sources. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 1.61%, that's down 2 basis points overnight, and the price of gold starts today at $1,792 an ounce. That's up $23 since this time yesterday. And oil prices are up $1 today at just under $64.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is just over $67.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today at 72.1 US cents, and that's up half a cent since this time yesterday. Against the Australian dollar, we're little changed, however, at 92.8 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're also little changed at 59.7 euro cents. That means our trade weighted index is now at 73.8. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.